Our manager rating is still at 94, and at this stage I'm beginning to think that's the percentage, the chance of us getting sacked. Things have been terrible. Welcome back, guys, to the FIFA 22 Hearts Career Mode. It's episode 7. 7 is supposed to be a lucky number. I hope it's lucky for us. It's been a horrific season. 9 games in, 4 points on the board. I can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. I feel like we're in that film, you know, Daylight, where Sylvester Stallone and they're trapped in a tunnel and there's no way out. You can't see the light. You're stuck there. You're stuck underground. And that's kind of how I feel. Stuck underground with no chance to escape. But we need to escape. We need to try and escape. We need to pull off the great escape. And we need to move from 12. We need to move as high up the table as we possibly can. Run for as long and for as far as our wee legs can take us. I mean, realistically, any hope we had of trying to even challenge for the title is completely gone now. So we need to salvage the season, try and get a European place. I think that's still realistic, even though we are a long way behind the likes of Aberdeen. We're already 12 points behind Aberdeen, only 9 games in. We are 13 points behind Dundee United, and at least we're still within kind of touching distance of Hibs. We're only 7 points behind Hibs, but Hibs are pretty shite. But what does that make us? If Hibs are shite, then that makes us really shite. But we've got Dundee up next at Tynecastle. I'm going to keep the same formation for now. This is the last episode. I'm going to try it. If it doesn't change, if things do not start going in our favour, if we do not start picking up results, I'm going to change it. But I did see major signs of improvement in that game against Rangers. We didn't deserve to lose that game. We lost it 1-0, and that was also encouraging that we only conceded 1 goal. If we can play like that against Dundee, then I'm sure we've got enough to score and we've got enough to win. So with that said, guys, let's go and do it. We're going to go with Gordon in nets, Kingsley, Moore, Halkett, Suter, Smith. The back 5, Benny and Devlin in midfield. And up front it's going to be Mackay, Stephen, Gianelli and Boyce. But before we get into the game, I've just noticed that Lee Griffiths is playing CDM. What is that all about? Is that so he's further back from the fans so he can't kick flares at them? I mean, why is he there, man? I don't understand it. He's playing in beside Adam and Anderson. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. I mean, if you combine Charlie Adam and Liam Griffiths combined age, man, it's about 225. So, I mean, we should have the advantage in the middle of the park with that combo, that's for sure. Oh, Charlie Adam hits the post. That would have been an absolute disaster. The awards would have come back to haunt us if Charlie Adam had scored there. Gianelli though looking for Mackay Stephen, and he's going to get this. He does. He brings it down. It's a pretty good. Oh, it was a pretty good touch, but the pass wasn't good at all. And it's Jakub. He's through. I don't believe it. He's put it wide. He has put it wide. The Dundee man was straight through there. Was slid in trying to get something on it. But Gordon, fair play to him, got down low, made himself as big as possible, stretched his arms out, and I think that's forced him to put that wide. Gianelli out to Michael Smith. We've got maroon shirts here coming forward, but the pass again is not going forward. It's fucking sideways and straight to a Dundee shirt. Good for Suter though. He steps in, wins the ball, and it's concerning me, man. It's Dundee having way too much of the ball here, way too much possession, especially in our final third. Halkett plays it to Benny. Benny out wide to the left hand side. It's Mackay Stephen who's maybe going to run at the defence. He's going to run straight into the defender, and again nothing given our way. So Mackay Stephen is still down here. This could be trouble. Boyce though could play it out. Boyce with that, he may as well play it out. That pass again, terrible. Maybe the only way we can complete a pass if we put on 11 Dundee shirts on at half time. I don't know, because at the moment the only thing we can find is blue shirts. It's Kingsley tracking back, trying to get something on that. He does, but he cannot stop the corner. Half an hour gone. The Dundee travelling support, they look happy so far. Alex Yabakuki should have definitely put Dundee ahead there. But I'm hoping Mackay Stephen's going to be alright. You can see him holding on to his leg there. Might have to take him off. We'll keep an eye on the injury. Oh, and it's just put wide. It really should have been 1-0 there. How is Dundee not took that opportunity? Craig Gordon was rooted to the spot. He wouldn't have saved it. But thankfully, the ball went wide. Oh, great for Michael Smith. Oh, he tries to win it back again. Oh, and Gordon with another save. Gordon keeping us alive here. We can have no complaints about the goalkeeping today. Craig Gordon on top form keeps denying Dundee. This time it is Anderson's shot who's palmed away there by Craig Gordon. But we need to start playing better, and we're creating way too many chances for Dundee here. It's Jason Cummins. It's dangerous. It's dangerous, but we've won it. It's Devlin now. Can we counter from that corner? It's going to be Devlin. Still Devlin. He's running here now. He's still Devlin going here. There's Mackay-Steven out wide, and I just don't think Mackay-Steven, the legs there, didn't have it. Don't like the pace of this guy, and this time Craig Gordon can't save it, man. The pace of that Jacob, or Jacabi, or whatever the fuck he's called, was too much there. Cummins with the goal. He's celebrating. The former Hibs man, rubbing it into the Hearts fans. And it's been a terrible start for us, man. Jason Cummins, I tell you what, he's hit that first time, and it's a good strike. Fair play to him, but not a lot Craig Gordon could have done on that occasion. Mackay-Steven waits on the run of Kingsley. We need a response here. Come on. This is fucking embarrassing. 3 minutes before half time. Can we try and pull an equaliser here? Mackay-Steven edge the box back to Benny. Benny. Oh man, who's that to? You tell me, who the hell's that to? Half time. It's atrocious. Look at that. No shots for us. Dundee in complete control. We need to change things up, and we need to do it drastically. I think we're going to bring Nyangele on straight away and go 2 up front here for the remaining 45 and try and change this game around. Here goes Benny. Benny into Boyce. Boyce for the run of Josh Ginnelly, and he puts us in front. Well, back on level terms. Almost got too ahead of myself there, but here you can't really complain. It's our first shot, it's our first goal, and we find ourselves 1-1 here against Dundee. I don't know if that had anything to do with the change we made at half time, bringing on an extra striker, although it could just be a mistake for Dundee. They did give a ball away to us in a promising position, and we took advantage of it. Ginnelly wasn't going to miss that. Flicks it with his right foot onto his left foot and then finesses it into the corner. Hearts 1, Dundee 1. And the fact that we're celebrating, but it's not quite enough. We need another goal. Boyce, Liam Boyce. Oh, he spins around, but he doesn't have the agility or reaction speeds or any sort of speeds to pull that one off. Dundee again looking dangerous coming forward. Oh no, it's Kingsley though. Great challenge. Suter's there to pick it up, and we can come out. We can maybe launch an attack for this. Suter launches one up. He finds Boyce, who brings that down pretty well. He's flicked it over for Nyangele, who's going to run for it, but Ashcroft take care of it. Nyangele holds it up, plays it to Devlin. Devlin flips it over to Ginnelly, the goal scorer. Ginnelly through to Nyangele, but the pass, too much on it. We might keep this in. We haven't kept in, but we are going to get a corner. Better from us. We're going to bring on Mackay now for Mackay-Steven. I think he's run his race. That injury is definitely holding him back. We haven't really seen much of him today. So Mackay coming on. Kingsley to whip this corner in. Boyce jumps. He doesn't get to it. It's going to fall for Kermy Devlin. You're going to try and play it back out to Kingsley. Maybe not. No. Devlin. And it's odd. Nyangele's there, but falls for McGee. And Dundee come away with that one unscathed. Ginnelly to Boyce. Boyce holds it up. Boyce looking for Ginnelly. He finds Ginnelly. Ginnelly then to Nyangele. Nyangele strikes. Oh, it's bounced off the ass there of a Dundee guy. He's going to have a sore one in the morning. Big football print on his backside. But interesting blow. Oh no, it didn't hit off his heel. It'll be alright then. No need to go to the hospital. I'll be going to the hospital though with depression here if we cannot find a winner. Kingsley looking for anybody. And a maroon shirt. We've got the head on it, but it's bounced off a Dundee player. Will be another corner. Ginnelly looking for another decent delivery this time. Boyce is there. He can't win the header on it. It's Mackay. Barry Mackay strikes one and puts it wide of the post. I mean, we've been so much better this second half. We still haven't got the second goal that we're looking for, but definitely playing a lot better here. Actually getting shots away and looking like we could score. Michael Smith, didn't he get that? No, no, no! Great defending for Suter. Great defending. It could have easily went all wrong there. But Suter manages to get something on that. Sees the ball out for a corner. Josh Ginnelly. What's Josh Ginnelly doing? Terrible header. Heads it onto a Dundee player. And we've won the ball. The pickpocket it there from Charlie Adam Kingsley. Finds Ginnelly. Now Ginnelly is going to look for Mackay. And Mackay actually brings that. No way. He's onside. How the fuck's Mackay onside? Plays in boys. Through to Ginnelly. And there's too much on it. And it's out for a goal kick. Nanjali through to Benny! Oh no, he's put it wide again! Oh man, what do we have to do to score here? Dell Technologies, I think we're fucking malfunctioning here. Call some support, man. We need something, man. What is happening? Another shot there that should be in the back of the net and we've placed it wide. Go Devlin this time, out to Ginnelly. We're looking a lot better, boys. Oh, I say we're looking better, and then Boyce just falls in his arse. I put the scud on us. And now we may not be looking good here, because Yabakuk, the guy that's caused us problems, thank God he's passed it to Jason Cummins. Not often you say that, but I don't want this guy with the ball. He's fast. Too fast to handle. But Stephen Kingsley handles him, he just goes right through him. That's one way to deal with the guy. Right, we're going to bring on Haring here. 10 minutes to go. Oh yes, Jakubik is going off. Happy days. Haring coming on, as we mentioned. It's back post. Oh, if Charlie Adam had headed that in, I'd have been absolutely gutted. But no, we've missed the clearance. Yes, great challenge by Suter. Haring, the substitute. We're trying to find Mackay. Mackay, nobody's making a run. And now Haring has to go himself. Peter Haring he is still going though. Peter Haring here. Peter Haring, man, really? What an epic run, and then it ends like that. And now we could be in trouble. Mackay has to track back. Tries to make a challenge. Wasn't the greatest, but what do you expect from a winger? Kingsley will collect that. Plays it up to Mackay. Not a lot of time remaining here. Haring tries to spin around and he's got confused. He's made himself dizzy there and losing the ball. That's not good. But Halkett again. Defensively, Halkett and Suter have been great this game. They really have been. It's a shame we conceded that goal, but apart from that, we've been great defensively. And now it's Devlin this time. There's not a lot of time left, so it has to probably be this time, and we've lost the ball. Simply not good enough when we know you're desperate for a win. We can't lose the ball like that. Oh, and we've just brought down Jason Cummins there, and perhaps that might be the best challenge we've made. Because if they go through, it could be heartbreak. It could have been 2-1. This will probably see the match now end in a draw. I mean, the sun is absolutely blinding. I've no idea who's just went off. It's hard to see. Griffiths from distance whips one in. Craig Gordon collects that. Craig Gordon then whips one up, and it's going to be Mackay who is onto it, but he can't beat Sweeney. And that is it, guys. It's another game without a win, but at least we've come back for a losing position to take a 1-1 draw. I mean, we can't be too happy about that, but at least performance-wise, we can say that we actually looked like we were going to win that game in the later stages, albeit when it got to the very end, we almost threw it away. But it was nice to actually come back for a losing position to snatch a point. And while I still think it's 2 points dropped, it could have been worse. It could have been a defeat. So we need to be at least realistic there. And maybe it's not all doom and gloom. But yeah, I mean, overall, I think a draw is a fair result. We played better second half. But I mean, Dundee, if we're being honest, probably should have been more than 1-0 up at the break. So we can't really, we can't really complain too much. Our manager rating finally drops down to 93. Still about 57 places too high, if you ask me. Craig Gordon doesn't appear to be too happy. He knows things aren't going well at the moment. God. I've got other things to think about, son. I've got my hands full right now, son. Imagine calling Craig Gordon son. He's older than me, for God's sake. But anyway, yeah, I mean, and signing a new contract, as much as I like you, Craigie boy, I mean, that's not really the top priority at the moment. Top priority is trying to find our second win of the season. That is the priority at the moment, and we're struggling so far to do that. Up next, though, we've got St Johnstone in the league, away from home. We know they can be difficult to break down. They're obviously in the top 6 of the table, because we can't see them there. They're sitting in 5th place at the moment, so Will we get the win here? I'm hoping so. But I'll be honest, I'm not too optimistic. But I think we're playing better. We are playing better. Look at that though. Combination. The lowest scoring team in the league. And the team that has conceded the most in the league. That do the maths. That's no good. That is no good. But here, let's try and beat St Johnstone. Let's try and get back to winning ways. I do feel like if we just get one win, you know, if we can just get one win, perhaps we can go on a run and get a bunch of wins. But at the moment, it's just difficult for us. Right, so we go then, making a couple of changes. Walker coming in for Devlin. Yangele starting over Boyce. Mackay's having to come in over Mackay Stephen. Mackay Stephen injured. We don't know for how long, but he's not available to play this game. As for St Johnstone, I've noticed they have a few players in there. I don't know who Didonker is. I'm pretty sure it can't be the Premier League Didonker, but regardless, no idea who it is. But that team's pretty solid. There's no Sander Clark though, so perhaps if we work the goalkeeper Parish, then we can force a mistake or two, and that might be our best chance of winning this game. Jamie Walker picking it up. Jamie Walker looking for maybe the run of Janelli, and he doesn't find it, but we'll get a throw in here. Dangerous position, perhaps we can launch it into the box. Nangeli is there. We've launched it and we almost got the head on that. Nangeli, come on. The big man taking this in his stride here. Those big legs charging forward. Is Nangeli still going? Nangeli looking perhaps to find somebody in the box he's looking for. It went through, it went past everybody, man. Jamie Walker was running in there. Janelli was running in there. Couldn't find either of them. Good block. Falls for Walker. And it's Jamie Walker continuing to run here. He plays it out to Mackay. Mackay will get this, and it's Mackay. We've got Janelli coming in at the back post, but the cross is shit. It's straight at the keeper. I know I said let's test the keeper, but not with crosses like that. I want to test them with shots, not crosses that are meant for our strikers, man. Oh yes, it's Benny. Benny into Walker. Jimmy Walker needs to turn him, and there's three of it. Oh, come on, man. Fuck, it's 3-on-1. What about a fair fight, mate? Ever heard of 50-50? Benny there, nicks in, wins that. Good stuff, Benny then. Well, Walker whips it up to Nangeli, who brings it down, who strikes it. Oh my god, what a goal! What a goal! From Nangeli, man. I didn't expect that to go in. You could talk about what keeper. You could have Sander Clark, you could have Parish, you could have fucking 10 fat bastards lined up in the goal. Nobody's keeping that out. Absolutely, nobody's keeping that out. You could have barricaded the fucking whole nets up, the whole goals up, and that's no getting in. What a strike that is. Finangeli right into the top bins. The ball swerving the entire time. And why did Parish even bother diving for it, man? He'd been better off just sitting there, taking a wee, you know, sitting his ass and just cry, because he's no saving that. He's losing his clean sheet. It's Hearts 1, it's St Johnstone 0. Still can't get over that goal, man. Epic goal there, Finangeli. Suter comes across to take care of that, and we're played well here, man. We're doing pretty good. I'm impressed here with the start, but Nangeli, I mean, for that reason alone, he has to start from now on. I think Boyce has lost his place. He really has. Nangeli then looking to create something else here. Nangeli. Oh, he's went through him. He's turned around. He's lost it there, but here he can lose the ball as many times as he wants after scoring a screamer like that. Smith tracks back, gets the ball off Witherspoon. Fantastic defending. We've been so much better in this game. It's Moore back out to the Rolls Royce. Michael Smith finds Jamie Walker. Jamie Walker then looking for Nangeli. It's Nangeli facing McCartney. Gets away from him. He's away from him. Can he find somebody in the box? He can't. He's lost it again, but he's always a dangerous there with his presence. He's the big physical man. He's hard to deal with, and that's what we need up front. Smith and Michael Smith. What a guy! What a fucking guy! Love myself some Michael Smith here. Just can't get past him. He really is the Rolls Royce. He's dominating St Johnstone here. They can't create anything because of Michael Smith. Even when it looks like Witherspoon's past him, Michael Smith gets it again because Michael Smith is a hero. Fuck Nathan Patterson. Fuck Stephen O'Donnell. Fuck James Tavernier. Couldn't they lace this guy's boots, man? I wouldn't even let them polish their boots with their spit. Get your disgusting spit off of Michael Smith boots, right? Only the finest polish will be used to shine up his tremendous laces. But here we go, it's Benny. Benny plays it in to Walker. Speaking of tremendous, this could be a tremendous counter. It's Josh Ginnelly! Oh, what a goal! He's hit it in with the back of his heel, and Parish has perished in the net there. Ginnelly celebrates in front of the small section of away fans, and Michael Smith runs up. He may not have got the assist, but he's the first person to hug Ginnelly, and that's good enough for me. Walker with a tremendous ball, and look at that there from Josh Ginnelly. I cannot believe it, guys. We're 2-0 up here. What the hell has happened? What a goal that is. What a goal that is, man. Josh Ginnelly, they're firing it in. We're happy on the sidelines. And my God, have things changed. Half-time down against Dundee, we looked dead and buried. We're 1-0 down. Dundee were creating everything. We couldn't even muster up a shot. The second 45 against Dundee, we created so many chances. We got back, we salvaged a point, and then this performance so far today in the opening first half here against St Johnstone. It's like we're a whole different team, man. If we keep this up, we'll win the league, I'm telling you. But the problem is, can we keep this up? St Johnstone trying to find an answer. I don't think they've got it, because Big Halkett is there, but he's lost it. That's no good. He done well to win it, then lost it. Moore slides in, doesn't exactly get anything on it, but it's still Murray Davidson who is in danger of running out. Kingsley prevents him, and it's going to be a corner. So, referee here playing a hell of a lot of added-on time. I would have just blown it there. Ball comes in, that is headed away. Surely that's going to be it now. Witherspoon, not enough time to get a ball back in. Apparently he does. What's this all about? Referee blows the half-time whistle. It's Hearts 2, St Johnstone now. We've not had a lead like this all season. I think this is the first time we've led by more than one goal. And the amount of games we've actually led this season, it's really slim. I think it might just be one game we've actually led previously. I could be wrong with that stat, but I'm pretty sure it's the two G's, G and G, Angeli and Ginnelly then. My G's, my homies, they're keeping us on a job at the moment. Then you see the other results. Livingston are beating Dundee United 1-0. Hibs are beating Celtic 1-0. Ross County beating Dundee 1-0. Motherwell and St Mirren are drawn. And Rangers are being held at Ibrox by Aberdeen. So, interesting results around the grounds. As for the one here, it's St Johnstone 0, us 2. And we've not had loads of chances, but like I said, we've defended really well, and the chances that we have had, would you even call that Nanjali goal a chance? That's just a rocket. That is a bullet from about 35 yards. St Johnstone probably thought, they seen Nanjali at 35 yards out, and they thought, you know what, guys, get the pipe out, get the slippers on. There's no danger here in the next minute. We've got 3 centre-backs, there's only one of him. Nothing's going to happen. Then he just rockets it in, you know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck? Call 999. There's been a murder. The whole defence has been slaughtered. He didn't even need to go through the defence. The ball just bypassed everybody. So, quality goal there for Angeli out of nowhere. And hopefully we can keep up here the second half and get our second win of the season. And what a clean sheet as well would be fantastic. That is the priority now. I'm happy with the 2 goals, but the clean sheet is what we want. Nanjali, Walker lays it off to Benny. Benny out to Stephen Kingsley. Kingsley into the box now. It's Kingsley. Kingsley whips one in. Nanjali gets a strike on it, but takes a slight deflection. But Benny through it to Nanjali. Oh, Nanjali's through. He's through. It's surely it. Oh no, it's a good save for Parish, but Benny! And he puts it wide as well. Jesus. Chance to surely finish the game there. Nanjali should take it straight away, but Benny is lucky to get the rebound after the save for Parish, and he puts it wide. Unreal. Unreal stuff. Should be 3-0. St Johnstone living dangerously. Like an ECW pay-per-view. They're hanging on the edge. And it's not the edge of glory. It's the edge of defeat here. All we need to do is just keep playing like this, and we cannot lose. Liam Gordon now coming off for Effie Ambrose. A and B taxis for Effie Ambrose today, because he's been slaughtered, I think, by the big man up front. Oh no, we've been absolutely done in there. It's Glenn Middleton. Oh, Suter slides in as well, but it's a block. We're still in this. We've still got the clean sheet. That's offside, surely. It doesn't matter though, because Craig Gordon's in next, and Craig Gordon is pulling off the saves that we need, the saves that we require, the saves that we're asking for. Gordon somehow keeping that one out there. Glenn Middleton fought. He had a goal back for St Johnstone, but not so fast. Craig Gordon's here. Superman's here. And now Middleton's gone off. Strange there. St Johnstone trying to get back into this game. They're taking off one of their most attacking, creative players. They're bringing on O'Halloran, though. We know he's a speed merchant. And what the hell? He's passed that right to Ginelli. I mean, that could not have been a worse corner if you tried. I didn't even mean to run Ginelli out there, and he's passed it straight to him. What the heck here? Ginelli then cuts back, holds up the play, gives time for Hearts players to respond. And now it is Mackay. Barry Mackay, he's through. It is Barry Mackay. Strikes it off the post. That was a chance to completely put this game beyond St Johnstone. Didn't take it. Well, actually, I think it may have took a touch off Parish. We're going to take off Jamie Walker, bring Haring on, a more defensive-minded midfielder. Just try and make sure we see out this window. Ginelli with the corner. It's not that great. It's Benny. He goes to pass it, and he hasn't even got the ball. Back to Moore. Moore. Out to Kingsley. Kingsley whips one in. It's not the greatest, but the clearance ain't that good either, to be fair. But St Johnstone eventually get rid of it. St Johnstone. Oh, you great challenge for Cochrane. No, it's Moore. Aye, Moore. Put some respect on his name after a challenge like that. Moore making the tackle. Now it's again Smith going forward. Smith out to Ginelli. It's Smith. Oh, Smith continuing the run. Can we get Smith a goal? It's Ginelli. Oh, Michael Smith was there. Probably should have looked for Nangeli. Nangeli slides in, wins it, but then his legs get in the way of Ginelli and ends up finding its way back to a St Johnstone player. Davidson then out to O'Halloran. O'Halloran whips it in. Oh, Davidson. Oh, Suter, man. What a tackle. John Suter doesn't win that perfectly. It is a penalty, but he wins it perfectly, and it's no penalty. And now it's Nangeli again. We had fucking shocking pass. To be fair, ever since he scored that goal, his passes have been terrible, but still, I mean, how can I criticise the guy? How can I say anything bad about him after that wonder strike? Again, this time Halk. I mean, Halkett and Suter. Even Moore's done alright. I mean, the defender today has been phenomenal. I'm getting a bit excited. I know just about a win over St Johnstone, but come on, this is a win that we desperately need. Benny slides in again. Benny wins it and he finds Haring. Haring to Nangeli. Nangeli back to Peter Haring. And now the space is opening up here for Haring, but does he have the pace? I don't think he does, but he's still going. It's Haring with a cross to Nangeli at the back post, and he's put it wide. Oh man, surely that should be a brace for the big man. Just a minute to go now, a minute, and we can see out this 2-0 win. A victory, 3 points and a clean sheet away from home. It's exactly what we needed. It would be our second away win of the season. We're yet to get a result, a win at home. We've cleared that up the park. That should be enough. The referee's had it on 2 minutes. There's still about half a minute to go, 30 seconds. It's out to O'Halloran. We need to track back here. Kingsley, O'Halloran, it's Moore launches it into the crowd, and that should do it, and it does do it. We've done it. The referee blows the whistle, and for the second time this season, we taste a win. We get 3 points, and there's this goal again. Nangeli on the volley, absolutely phenomenal. You could watch that a million times a day, and I think we already know what the goal of the month is going to be. But what a strike that is, and what a win that is, man. Absolutely phenomenal. Came into this game with zero fucking Well, I'm lying. We came into this game with a bit of confidence after the second half performance against Dundee, but still, rock bottom of the league. It's hard, you know, to expect wins when you're last like that. But here, what a result for us. You see some other big results. The Rangers ended up beating Aberdeen. They won that game by 3 goals to 2. But at the moment, all we can do is focus on our own results, and that is a result that still, it sees us bottom of the table, but we close the gap big time on the teams that are just like directly above us. It puts us on to 8 points, 11 games played now, 2 wins, 2 draws. We're unbeaten in 2. It's the longest unbeaten streak we've had all season, and I want to make it 3. We take on Aberdeen next. They just lost to Rangers, so they will be looking to respond, but hopefully we're not going to let them. We're going to go to Pittodrie, we're going to bully them, and Nandley is going to show them how to score screamers, hopefully again for 35 yards. Anyway guys, that is going to do it for this episode, and we might actually play 3 games next time out. Let's have a look at the schedule here. Because we want to get through this season, we want to get through this career mode quickly here and get as many seasons as we can. So next time out, Aberdeen, Dundee United, Motherwell. You know what? Next time out, we will play the 3 games. So that's going to be a 3-game special. I'm looking at the 3 games. I'm hoping we can get at least 7 points. I'm going to be realistic. I'm not at the stage now where I'm going to say, alright, we're going to win every game, but I think out of those 3 games, I'd expect at least 2 wins and maybe a draw. But yeah, I mean, we're playing well at the moment. We've turned things around. I'm hoping. It's an episode without defeat. You can't really, considering how bad things were going, I can't really ask for much more than that. But like I said, we'll see the league table again. Let's have a look at the goal scorers and see who is leading the way in that department. So it's still Motherwell's Tony Watt there, 8 goals in 11 games. As for us, where's the Hearts players? Where's all the Jambos? You've got Boyce there, 3 goals in 9 games, not great. Is that it? Yeah, he's the only guy then to appear, so we definitely need to find more goals in us, that's for sure. Aberdeen's top goal scorer is Lewis Ferguson, so we will watch out for him in the next match. In terms of assists, so Walker's doing good, 4 assists in 8 games. Boyce might not be scoring that many goals, but he's assisting goals as well, so he's helping out there in both departments. But Jamie Walker, 4 assists from 8 games, that is pretty solid numbers there. Clean sheets, only the 1 clean sheet, and it just came in that last game. It was Craig Gordon. So yeah, you love to see it. Hopefully we can get another one when we take on Aberdeen. Their goalkeeper Borjan has actually made 3 clean sheets. I don't know about Joe Lewis. Must be injured or something, but at the moment it's Borjan keeping the clean sheets for Aberdeen. And in terms of cards, again, no Hearts players there. I guess our discipline record must be pretty good then. Red cards, I'm pretty sure we picked up a red. No, I haven't picked up a red card either, so our discipline's actually good. We're not picking up many cards. Don't get me wrong, we're not picking up many wins either. But hopefully that will change now that we seem to have hit a little bit of form. Anyway, guys, that is it for episode 7. I asked, would this be our lucky episode? And you know what? Considering half-time at Dundee where we're getting beat, and it could have been 3 or 4 to be fair, if we're being completely honest, I would say this was a lucky episode. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like, comment, share, do all that good stuff. If you haven't subscribed, what the hell are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button like Nangeli hit the back of the net for 35 yards. Maybe not as hard though, I don't want you to break your phone or your laptop. And until next time, I've been Son of Scotland 90. Thanks for watching and peace.